Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. The gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts.
All right, now, people. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me go ahead and get this in. Okay, people, I tried to do something different and see if StreamYard was going to be operating correctly. The link is there. I threw on the headsets to see if it was going to make it any different, and I'm guessing it is. So thank you there. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We got a pretty good one right now. Pretty good one. You see the title of the show. You know, we have racial tensions in the gig economy. We're going to speak about if this is good or bad. We're going to speak about, you know, how it came about, everything else there. Also, I'm going to go ahead and get in there. What's up? What's up, Digi? What's up, my man? I'm also going to get into, we had a delivery order yesterday, my wife and I, and it was 150 hot wings from Wingstop and 3 large pizzas. And we're gonna go over the payout for that order and see what's wrong with that. My wife was not very happy about that one. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. She was not very happy with that one. And then we're gonna talk about the AI, the artificial intelligence, and how I overheard a conversation with Xander and Roy about this thing on his live. I'm gonna go ahead and elaborate on that right there. That guy don't know that he's peeing right there, and I just caught him. Look at him fixing himself. That is hilarious. So without further ado, I want to talk about this race thing. About 9 months ago, 10 months ago, maybe a little more dated than that, I started off after I got comfortable with the gig economy. I started to reach out to certain content creators for different things. I had different plans, and I reached out to the Black community also, to the UDMs. Cherry Pick, this is something for you. I reached out to him. We spoke about this on my interview with UDM. In case you guys need to remember this, I spoke about this on the interview with him. I asked him at that time. I asked DoorDash Diary, Bentley Coop. I asked DoorDash Dad, the gig econ dad. The Revolution was already in. I reached out to Cars and Cribs. I reached out to I may have made a comment to the gig geezer. I may have made a comment to him in something, but I reached out to DoorDash Revolution, my ace. Big up to my ace and my deputy. The DoorDash Revolution is my ace, and TFT is my deputy. Okay, big up to Team HotFacts. That is Team HotFacts. Those are my business partners. A big up to my wife. That is my #1 assistant that I have sex with. Jeff Thomas Black, that was for you, and that was for Gig Driving right there, because they made us both laugh yesterday with the fellatio comment. So DoorDash revolution was always in. You know, we wanted to do something to bring content creators together, especially here on YouTube in the gig world. Um, we're scattered out and we're spread out. We're doing things with other people, but there is greater content that you can create when you come together and do certain things. So the first plan was to try to get the Black content creators to get on board. And then we were going to try to open it up to, let's say we're going to start doing something with the Hispanic culture now. Then we were going to like branch it off like that. So we get different groups to come together, because you know how we super chat and things like that. When you have certain groups form like that, there's a driver in need, a driver in trouble. They already have a fund set up, and you can work that out, and you can help drivers out that way. That was the whole plan why we wanted to go ahead and do that. I got a bunch of backlash for bringing it up. People like Bud Soda were saying, why are you bringing race into the gig economy? We don't need you here. Get out of here. The minute I did that, it was already no tip, no trick, but the minute I did that, it just jumped up a notch. So they were saying, we don't need that here. That's going to divide the gig world and all this other stuff. To me, in my head, the only divide that was going to be is that some of the prominent content creators who have a huge following happen to be from another ethnic background. And if they start doing collaborations with each other, that takes content away from someone that they're already working with. I saw the overall thing on how it can mess up everything, but that did not stop us or deter us, okay, at all. We still said we're going to try to do it, the revolution on our project with Team HotFacts. He is taking lead in that thing there. The revolution is the leader right now in that part of what we are doing. He's bringing in different business owners from the Black community. He's doing interviews with them, and we're doing this. We can tie everything together. The DoorDash Revolution is the head of that project for Team HotFacts. So go ahead and check out the DoorDash Revolution. You'll see more about what we are talking about. He's breaking it down in his videos and his lives. Now, throughout that, we had someone by the name of Always Cherry Pick. Always Cherry Pick came in, making threats, telling us that get out of here. We don't need that. You guys are militant, Black racist. You guys are trying to turn the gig community into racist. You're racist against your own community. You guys are race baiting by doing this. And whenever there was something going on, like whenever I did like a news clip or a news article, and it was something going on, like Jada Kansas was here back at that time in Dash Bandicoot. You know, in the DC area, there were a lot of people getting their cars taken, going into the hood, doing orders. Now, when we spoke about that and talked about how, you know, people are getting their cars taken, but at the same time, the police were setting up sting operations and bait cars in the hood in the Black community, but they were putting bait cars there also. You know, so we spoke about that. That turned into a big old giant issue. When Juneteenth came, I said, well, can we get now this is this. I said, not the Black content creators. I said, can we get someone that's a content creator who is not Black? And I called out a whole bunch of content creators and said, can you do something for Juneteenth? Can you do something for Black History Month? No replies, no answers, not even from the Black creators in the community. Not one of them. But what angered me was when Cinco de Mayo comes, when St. Patrick's Day comes, when all these other days come, they say we're going to go out and make a lot of money on these days. This is the month for this. It's Oktoberfest. Let's go ahead and do this and make money. If you deliver alcohol, go ahead and get it in. But when I brung up, well, can we get some content creators, you know, to let's talk about the Juneteenth and let's get something done for Black History Month. And then I said the following month is National Mexican Heritage Month. I even said, let's start doing something for National Mexican Heritage, National Hispanic Heritage Month. Nothing there. Nothing there. It seems like everyone seems to run away from race. And what's up, Blade Vigilante? It seems like everyone seems to run away from race when we are dealing with issues and subjects that need to be spoke about. Now, when we speak about these things, they put us into a category like I said, Cherry Pick did, and it makes us look bad. Cherry Pick put up a video where he put up they said N-word and every other look, N-word, coon, everything else was in that video. He had derogatory slurs for Jewish people and Native Americans and everything. He put that up to show people I'm gonna go ahead and just be the most disrespectful. That did not stop us there. Okay, he went to Sambo. He had me sitting on the he had me and Revolution sitting on the porch with the Sambo, big lips, snoring, doing all the other stuff, and then he made jokes. He had to take a lot of those videos down. Not one person over there in the small community that he is in, that he hangs out with, and I'll give some content creators out. Mr. Flex, Bobby, Real Talk with Roy. You got people named a guy named Cody that goes over there. Yup, William Anderson, rolling with Red, and a bunch more. And then Torp came and started doing some stuff, and a bunch more. They allowed him to do these things and use their channel like a stepping stool. Like Pedro said, he used the channel as a stepping stool to launch his verbal assault against other nationalities because he feels a certain way. Okay. Now, throughout all of that, we have to go through battles and fights with the people in the lounge saying that we're racist because we're speaking about what he's doing. They are allowing it. Even have a guy by the name of Obsessive Trout Fishing. This guy came on and did not understand, and we were asking him questions about, do you know about the history and everything else? He said no. He said Cherry is his friend. He said the things that he does is over the top, but I'll say it to him privately, not publicly. He then got into saying that these issues do not happen in real life. They chased down a young black guy jogging in his city and shot him, killed him with shotguns. Okay. We can go to Orange County right now. They're telling me that I've never been jumped or anybody from skinheads or any of this other stuff, acting like it doesn't happen. The rule on hot facts is 007. You got to show your face. We had a guy. We had a guy go into a black church and just gun everybody down. There's videos that I'm going to be sharing on my community post of a young black guy going into white areas, putting up a sign saying, I love black people. And instantly the neighbors there came out and said, this is a Klan town, high area, watch yourself. They came out doing the signs and all that other stuff, and they told him to get out of there. Now, you're saying that these things don't happen, but you got to also understand that when you're dealing with the gig world, we can get an order that takes us and have to go deliver it anywhere. In my area here, there is a house, and they are not there anymore. They got kicked out. It was a skinhead house. They had the flag in the front up there, like probably have the flag up there. And check this out. They had chewing tobacco over the doorbell. So if you are of color, you cannot even push their doorbell. I have a video of that of that on my channel. Okay. All you have to do is type up the racist customer. That's all you have to do. What's up, Eli? That's all you have to do. It is there. Okay. So when you guys say that these things don't happen, I am proof that it does. And then you guys say it's fake news. This cannot be fake news if it is the truth. Now, some things came up with Always Cherry Pick and him using slave shackles for a thumbnail. And he thought that it's A-okay, this and that. It's not okay. Jeff Thomas Black, who was a civil rights activist, came up instantly and said that's not cool. Cherry is in a bad spot. He needs help. He needs to stop before it gets worse. Okay. The other people are saying that it's okay. He can do what he wants to do. We condone it, and we're not going to stop it. All right. He comes up, has words with Ricky Knight. Now, let me tell you, Cherry Pick's MO. He said he won't speak about no one's wife. He did that about Torp. He did that about Torp, both Torp's wives. He told Torp he wants to have sex with his wife just the other day. Might have been yesterday on the lounge. And he said, yeah, your wife is cute. I'll have sex with her. And Torp was playing along with that. They have a sick mind. That is sick. But Cherry Pick said that about his wife who is alive. Said it about his deceased wife and about his mom. Okay, he did that. He went at Ricky Knight's. He went at my mom who was sick. He just went at Ricky Knight, and Ricky Knight's wife said he has a mail order wife. Now I will let you know the racial tension with that is because Ricky Knight is with the Asian. Now, the only time you're really going to be saying mail order wife is when you're trying to say that Asian coming to get married to live here. That's another racial undertone that we have to try to get rid of here. He used it there also. Okay. On top of that, at the end, he wished that we would die and bleed out. He's told me he wished that I choke and die. He's now saying that he wants me to go F my sick mom who has cancer. Enough is enough. If you're going to use whatever you got to do these things and then to use the racial undertone to really show who you are as a racist, I put up a video of Jane Elliott. And Jane Elliott said everything that obsessed trout fishing was backing up and what Cherry did. Now, here's my thing. Real Talk with Roy said, well, Brother Robert goes over to channels and tells people what's going on. I did that yesterday because of what we're talking about now. They were over there saying on the line at the same time we were talking about it that we are racist. That's what I did, Roy. Keep my name out your mouth. If it's not going to be something that's going along with something, man, just go ahead and keep it way clear. Also, you play a big part in this. You go over there, you joke with Cherry, you do these things, and while you know what's going on, and Ricky even said, he said this about Brother Robert also, you are in full aware of what's going on, and you still allow Cherry to go on there knowing the state of mind that he is in. You let him up there, and instantly, you guys saw the video that I put up that Roy put private. I already had the clip already ready because that's what HotFacts does. I was waiting for something like this to happen to put with the clip that Ricky already knew that I was going to put up to put them together so that you guys could actually see. On my Hollywood Gig News playlist, there's a bunch of videos up there that showcase this, to where you guys don't have to go search through all 2,600 videos. Just go through the Hollywood Gig News playlist. There's 35 videos up there. Ain't none of them up there long as hell. They get straight to the point. You'll hear everything and see everything that is up there. Then you'll go ahead and see what we're talking about. When these other content creators who are from another race and they say things like this, what pisses me the hell off. He's doing it just to get you guys mad. Don't say that to anyone black. That's like saying if someone says, hey, and here's why I'm going to get some of you guys mad. Flex says, he says nigger. Yes, and I'm going to say it right now. Torch said it also. I can say it. Obsessed trout fishing. Oh, well, I can say the word nigger. You guys gave us that word. You guys gave us that word, and you got mad because of how it is, and you guys are not allowed to use that word anymore. Oh, well. I can use it whenever I want to and use it in the proper context of what I'm going to use it in. Okay? I can do that. I have the right to. This threw me off track right now because this stuff is deep. This stuff is deep right here. This stuff is deep. They told us that we cannot use the word nigger. And I'm just like, this is crazy that they say if we use the word, we are the racist people. I would like to ask this question right here. If they give you a name for your whole race to put you down, and your race stood together, said, we don't care, we're going to take it and turn it into something better for us, and it gets to a point to where you guys know it's all the way that wrong, and you guys expect us to not say it. You guys want us to like have someone walk by, say the word nigger, and just be like, it's A-okay, he's just saying it to get you mad. Well, that's what racist people do. From Nazi lowriders to skinheads to the Aryan Brotherhood to the White Knights, to the Saxons of wherever else it is in Kentucky, You got your imperial wizards, your grand wizards, you got dragons, you got all that stuff, right? They say these things to make fun of. And you guys want us to not say anything back. I think that's a form, okay, of racism. That's a form of oppression. And when you try to deny the real free speech, that is oppression. When you deny the real free speech on how we can tie it into our economy, into how we make our money, that is oppression. Trying to get certain groups to not say certain things is trying to oppress those groups, no matter what you say and how you look at it. When you try to turn and say that these people are racist because they bring up issues and topics, that's reverse racism in itself. What are we supposed to say? We accept all of the coonery. We accept all of the sambo. We accept everything. We accept you guys making fun of us. We have to, like, it's crazy because she said exactly what Jane Elliott said. When you speak to someone that has a racial undertone, now remember this, she also said these people can also change. You got to remember that. She said that when you're dealing with someone with racial undertone, one of the first things they are going to say, I know a lot of black people, or I have a lot of black friends. Obsessed trout fishing, that instantly came out of his mouth. Now we got a philosopher, an educator, and she breaks down what education is, and the prefix, the suffix, and everything. And she broke it down. And what she broke down was the reality. And I think that hurt a lot of people's feelings. Because when we're dealing with this gig world, it's crazy. When we use the word blackball because it's happened, all right. Remember when Steve Wright here at Rodeo and the Driven Dad and Driven Mom, they were making jokes and saying, I don't want to drive over there. I don't want to get shot. I want my car. They were making comments like that. I made a remark about that because it was about a black area where they are. You guys don't know racial undertones because you're still joking around and saying these things. Let me show you how unfar removed you guys are from where it is. My dad's 71. My mom's 60-something. You don't say the woman's age. I'm not about to get slapped through the computer. All right. My mom, living in Louisiana, my grandma was working in the fields. My great-grandma, okay? My great-grandma picking cotton in the fields, working. My grandfather also. My grandfather's brothers. My great-uncles. You got to understand. You got to understand. When my great-grandma died, my granny, she was 86, okay? She was born in like 20-something, all right? Like 1920-something. Take that now. From 1920-something, my great-grandma's mom was a slave. You white people out there, whoever is my age, at least 41 years old, the history goes back that close for you to where your people had slaves. The language and the jokes that are passed down from generation to generation did not just up and leave your house was something that girl getting past. The way you spoke about people, the way they did, the jokes that they made, the jokes that are still going on today, they have not been erased from what you guys got, because you got to understand, it went into civil rights, Jim Crow, and all of that. The jokes get more sophisticated. So they did not vanish out. A lot of you guys have people Thanksgiving, Christmas, You're sitting at a table where they still say these jokes. So I want you guys to act like it's gone. Please don't. Because it's wrong. If anybody got anything to say about that, I have a link there. Now, enough of that. There's people that we had questions to yesterday on Necro getting bags, and we have still not got an answer. I said, why have you guys not set up in the cherry pick publicly, and why do you guys still allow it to happen? No answer. Not even 24 hours later, he gets on another channel and does the exact same thing. So my question is now intensified. Why are you guys afraid of this guy? Why do you let him try to purposely take your channel down? Roy had to put the video on private because he was afraid of his channel getting strikes because it's cherry pick. Why are you guys not checking him? Why are you guys not doing a PSA video and checking him and letting them know you cannot come around here anymore? You are destruction. You cannot come around here anymore. We can't accept it. Torp is almost in that category. He's got words for you, but he won't say them. You better worry about Lisa Shirley. You better worry about her. Because I'm going to tell you what she is doing to you, Torp. Everyone's seen like a single white female, all the crazy stalker movies about women who get infatuated. They even show them on Lifetime channel. When a guy doesn't want them and they'll stalk them forever, they'll show up to the house, they'll send mail, they'll do anything that they can to try to ruin his life. Where he goes. Torp, you got a fatal attraction. Now, here's where your fatal attraction comes from, Torp. You would talk about Lisa Shirley's body and say, Lisa Shirley, well, she might look all right after you had a couple. You have said things like that. Well, you guys have both been having a couple online, and I think after you guys are both having a couple, you guys got fatal attraction going on. And I'll tell you this: if she starts pouring from you on your channel, and it's actually her, you like Patty from the Simpsons, man, will really hurt your life. Because even though you're thousands of miles away, and we know that you guys aren't doing anything, women are crazy, and they're still in a thing that you're doing some type of. Remember, Demolition Man. Remember Demolition Man when Sylvester Stallone, they were like, okay, we're gonna have sex, and then they put like a virtual helmet on his head, and he was like, "What is this?" He was like, when I was frozen, like it was regular like life. What is this? And they said, this is what we do because of the STDs happen, so we can't not have physical contact. So they put that thing on their head. Even though you're not even around anyone, you're not doing anything physical, a woman is still going to think that you're doing something physical. That's just how the chemical imbalance works. So you have now, since you have trolled her like that, she's doing the ultimate troll game to you. And everybody knows, from every single community, from hip-hop to movies to everything, there's trolls all over the place. You got trolls that drive up to businesses and do all that. Remember, in wrestling, the WWF at the time, the WWE, were having a war with WCW. What were they doing? They were trolling each other's companies, while when WCW was actually the live, WWF wrestlers were driving over there and actually filming it on the WWE, making fun of them, trolling them right there in public, driving up. Well, I'm telling you, if real people do it and real people copy other real people who they say are established, what makes you think that a regular person is not going to do that also? Here's what you guys got to understand. He is being trolled, and this is his karma. We're dealing with cherry picks right now. Okay? And check this out. We never said UDM was not black. I was the first person to reach out to him to do something about the blackness. The whole thing is that we get islanders or we get Africans that come from Africa. Africans from Africa don't like us black dudes here. They think we're spoiled. entitled. They think we are black, spoiled, entitled Kevins and Karens. That's what they think we are. Okay, people that come from the islands, they think that also. It's not the same.